So, I just recorded this tonight just to say be encouraged. I say that in every video, but it's very easy to be discouraged. It's very easy to fall into depression in the time that we're living in with COVID-19, um, having the pressure and deciding whether or not to take the vaccine or not. Not just that schools have changed, the kids are battling things now because school is different. You got to remember, things haven't just changed for us adults, it's changed for them too. And they're also battling things. A lot of kids are, they've lost their homes, they've lost loved ones. Some just don't have a solid foundation and are just bouncing back and forth trying to make it. So just remember that and try to be patient and show them love. But back to what I was saying about being encouraged, I was supposed to start off yesterday with setting goals that I wanted to achieve, and not yearly goals, but just some short term goals. Whenever I find myself struggling with something, just try to take steps to achieve those goals. And then once I do, continue on with the next goal and the next goal. And if I happen to fall back, set that goal again. But also stay in the word and just try to go stronger, grow stronger spiritually. That is definitely a goal of mine. And just looking out for my loved ones and praying for all of them and for my friends. You can't do things alone. It's good to have a circle of people that you can help each other move up and move forward and grow and set goals for each other, for yourselves, and help each other with those goals. Past few months, I don't know what I would have done without the circle that I do have. They've motivated me. They motivate me, number one, to do mindfulness and meditation. Number two, they encourage me each day and remind me it's okay to make mistakes, that we're all human. We just work together and help each other along the way. And that's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing. So I thank God for that. I thank God for giving me peace tonight, because I got discouraged earlier today just thinking about a lot of things and stressing myself. I remember years back having conversations with mom when it came to taking care of a home, and at that time she was balancing church and home, and I didn't realize back then how much she was doing, and how tough it was. Today I sat back and thought about that. She was a strong woman. She was balancing church bills, maintaining those bills, balancing bills at home, doing all she could do. And she managed to wake up in the morning and give God praise, even in the hardest times of her life that she was facing because she got discouraged. She would cry a lot, but she would also pray a lot and seek God. And majority of the time, she would pray before I would wake up. So when she was crying out to God and getting her frustrations out, I didn't see it. I would wake up to a peaceful woman smiling, cooking, making sure I was good for school, and getting herself together for work. I saw that peace because she put her trust in God. When she was down, when she was going through, she was seeking God and asked Him to give her that peace and give her that strength to keep doing what she's doing, believing that it was going to get better and that she wasn't doing this in vain. Her blessings were coming. That's that faith I want to have. Seeking God and trusting and believing in Him, believing that my prayers are coming to pass as I pray. And just remind myself of the strength that she had and how she shaped me to the man that I am, and how she encouraged me to be that strong man of God and to keep going forward no matter how hard it got. She would always say, when you can stand no longer, continue to withstand, stand anyhow. Trust God and believe that it's going to get better. So that definitely encouraged me, and that's why I always say, when I do think about her, I always try to think of the positive things, think of the things that she taught me, because we had a lot of long conversations. Even times where it appeared I wasn't listening, I was taking heed. So the moral of the story is, when you find yourself falling to depression and just getting frustrated, if you can't talk to, your loved ones, a friend, you can definitely talk to God. And if you gotta cry it out, cry it out. You gotta yell, get your frustrations out. Seek God in prayer and just tell Him everything that's on your mind and get it out. And once you release it, believe that things are going to change, that, the trials that you're now facing, you won't face them always. That God is going to bless you. He's going to deliver you. And it may not work for everybody because everybody's not spiritual. Everybody doesn't believe in God. But for me, I know where my help comes from. Even in my darkest days, I've never denied God. I've never said that God didn't exist. I believe in God. My help comes from God. And I know that, like I said, troubles don't last always. Song says, I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I've come from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, and I don't believe He's brought me this far to leave me. So, good night, everybody.